There it is.
Isaiah 11 and 11. And it reads, and this shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel to rule well. Greetings and salutations to the Adiyam, my Kwal Yom, the speckled bird, listening and learning. Shalom, shalom.
Isaiah 11 and 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
In that day, the Most High is he's going to rescue his people, man, out of this captivity that they're in. Okay? The second time, the first time was during the time in Egypt. You see? So we're coming into the end of Esau's world, okay? And the Most High is going to get his remnant out of here, man. That grape from the cluster. That very small number of people, man, that are going to be saved out of the hell that's coming to America. Okay? You want to continue reading and read 12 on 12?
Which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt.
That's right.
And from Pathros.
And we know that America in the book of Revelations is called spiritual Sodom and Egypt. It's also known as Assyria, okay? And the daughter of Babylon, the virgin daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great in Revelation. Go ahead,
and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath,
right,
and from the islands of the sea.
That means that all of the elect, there's a lot of people that are going to come out of these other nations looking like the other nations that are going to be taken out of the bondage of shame that they've been in, okay? Looking like the other nations. You see? The greater number of the elect are going to come out of what we call America, okay? But you're going to have other people coming out of other nations, man. It talks about that in the book of Revelation.
I know,
okay?
I'm low-key pissing
Go ahead.
Oh, wait.
Should we get a CG house to go?
And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel.
And that's what he's doing right now. Okay? He's assembling the outcasts, man. Even the outcasts of their own people. Okay? Because when we stand out here, our people hate us for doing this, man. You know, they don't want nothing to do with us. You know? And these ensigns are us standing on our feet, man, in great boldness, out here telling the so-called white man at the end of his kingdom is here. Okay? And telling the children of Israel if they don't get right that the Most High is going to put their ass to death. You see? Go ahead.
And gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
That's right. That's right up Isaiah 28, read 9 to 11.
Isaiah 28 and 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept.
That's right, precept upon precept. Okay? Law. Go ahead,
And precept upon precept. Line upon line, line upon line.
That's right. You got to read this thing. There's a way that you have to be taught to understand the Holy Scriptures, man. You can't just read it like it's a novel. Okay? You want to go? Can you read 9 for me again, real quick?
Isaiah 28 and 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Oh, Salakia. You know what? I think I was the. I think I was in the last. That was in 11. But he was talking about. We'll go back. We're going to go back to 9. But I'm going to read this real quick because he said that Judah was going to be brought out of many nations. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to Revelation 7 and 9, and it says, "After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds." Okay.
Yeah.
So it's talking about the Judah is dispersed amongst all these nations. Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, okay, Reuben, Manasseh. All these tribes are mingled amongst all of the other nations, because when you go into that word kindred, it talks about a seed line. Okay. Paul said, according to the flesh, man, that the children of Israel were going to be brought out of this captivity.
Yep.
Okay? Just want to bring that out, because that's what precept upon precept means. When you're reading something here, you have to get the understanding of why it said it. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Man, I was trying to look for the one in Isaiah when at the end they're gonna be like, who are these people looking like the other nations or something like that?
Yeah.
It's in Isaiah. I can't think of scripture.
That's strangers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isaiah 28 and 9. Or read it back at 10.
Yep. You can go back to 10. Yep.
Isaiah 28 and 10. For precept must be upon precept.
That's right.
Precept upon precept. Line upon line. Line upon line.
That's right. And you have to read it that way to get the understanding of who the word is really for, man. Okay? The Holy Scriptures are for the understanding of the elect, man. That remnant. Not even all of Israel is going to get this, man. Okay? Because I was actually looking at some scriptures, man, where it talks about the God of this world has blinded the most of our people. Okay? And the Most High has only woke up. The election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded, man. Okay? You see? So I'm working on because I'm looking at the new covenant right now, and I'm working on something that really intrigued me, because the brother brought up the point about every man shall no longer teach his neighbor. Okay, when it goes into that, we're talking about the famine of the word coming in. Man. You know, so there's a lot of interesting things taking place right now, man, and I think that there's getting ready to be a mass awakening. You know, that I want to make sure that I'm a part of, because I'm seeking, you know, salvation diligently, man, by doing these things, instead of being open-minded instead of being closed-minded like a lot of our fucking people. Okay. Go ahead,
Line upon line, line upon line.
Mm-hmm.
Here a little and there a little.
That's right.
For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
That's right. With stammering lips and another tongue. What are we talking? English right now. Okay? Which is a bastard language. It's like a child's language, man. According to the other nations, man. They have more sophisticated languages than English. Okay? But in I can't remember the exact scripture, but it's in the Apocrypha, where it talks about the same thing said in another language don't have the same force as when it's spoken in Hebrew. Okay, so you have to speak. If you want to get the true understanding, you have to go back to the Hebrew to understand a lot of the things that are talked about. You have to go back to the Greek. You have to go back to the Latin. Okay, but precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Because you have people out here saying, "Oh, you guys are jumping around." That's what the scriptures say we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get a precept to give you the understanding of what that's talking about. The New Testament's just reiterating what the Old Testament said. Okay?
The boy vocab calls it Hebrew
hopscotch. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
You got any more on that?
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, go ahead.
To whom he said, This is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest. And this is refreshing, yet they would not hear.
That's right.
But the word Yahweh was unto them precept upon precept,
That's right.
precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little, that they might go and fall backward and be broken, snared and taken.
That's right. That's right. The Bible and it talks about how this table, your table will become a snare. Okay, your own Bible, your own book, has become a snare to a lot of the 2/3, man, in these churches, these warehouses. Okay, they don't understand a goddamn thing. Their pastor been teaching the Bible for 35, 40 years, and he still don't understand. You see? Grab Isaiah 41, read 8 and 9.
Isaiah 41 and 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant. But thou, Israel, art my servant,
That's right.
Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend.
That's right. Jacob have I chosen, man. Abraham was his friend. He said he gave Abraham a promise, man, that I'm going to take care of your children. Okay? So Abraham, Isaac, Jacob being a progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. The Most High made a promise to those men. Okay, the blessing fell back onto the 12, those 12 men. Okay, and their seed, which is in captivity to this day, man. Okay, go ahead.
Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant.
That's right.
I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away.
That's right. I have chosen thee and have not cast thee away. He hasn't done away with the children of Israel. That's what a lot of these Christians will try to tell you. Okay? These Christian churches will tell you that everybody can get saved now because God put the children of Israel in the back burner. All right? He did away with his own people so that the Gentiles could come in. Okay? The unnatural Gentiles, the heathens. Okay, all these other nations can inherit a blessing that was promised to the children of Israel. Okay? That's what these Christian churches will tell you. But that's further from the truth, man. Okay? The blessings belong to the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, and only them, man. The scriptures are clear on who is going to be get salvation. What's up, bro? All right. The scriptures are totally clear on who's going to get salvation, man. It's the children of Israel. All right? The 12 tribes, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You see? Go ahead.
That was verse
9?
Yes.
All right, go to 42 and 1.
Isaiah 42 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
Behold my servant, whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth.
That's right.
I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles.
That's right. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. Go ahead.
He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street.
Yeah. 42, read 6 and 16.
Isaiah 42 and 6.
Yeah.
Isaiah 6.
Oh, 42.
That's right.
And 6.
Then jump down to 16. Isaiah 42 and 6. I, Yahweh, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee and give thy and give thee for a covenant of the people for the light of the Gentiles.
Okay, let's see.
Isaiah 42 and 16. And I will bring the blind by the way that they know not. I will lead them in paths that they have not known.
That's right. We'll lead them in paths they have not known, man. Okay? So what if we come back to? Paths that we didn't know, man. The law, statutes, and commandments that were made for us. Okay? The high holy days. All right? A diet, that we're supposed to follow. Foods that we're not supposed to eat. Foods that we can't eat. These are things that we didn't know, man. We didn't know about the new moon Sabbath. We didn't know about the Passover. We thought that Easter was, when Jesus died, and that's it. We call him Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But when we were in the world, man, this is what we thought. A lot of, because the God of this world blinded us, man. But what did the Most High say? I'm going to lead the blind. I'm going to bring them back to ways that they didn't know. You see? Go ahead.
And I will make darkness light before them.
That's right.
And crooked things straight.
Mm-hmm.
These things will I do unto them and not forsake them.
That's right. He's going to do these things for us and not forsake us, man. That's why we understand these things now. Okay? Because this is him showing us that he hasn't forsaken us. This is him showing us that he's getting ready to take us out of this damn captivity that we're in. Okay? This wicked ass goddamn kingdom, out of this darkness, man, into his marvelous light. You understand? This is what he's doing for us, man. Giving us a greater understanding of what's getting ready to really take place on this earth, man. A righteous kingdom.
Yep. They shall be turned back. They shall be greatly ashamed that trust in graven images.
That's right.
That say to the molten images, ye our gods.
That's right. And that's what a lot of our people do, man. They worship wood and stone. Okay? The Kaaba stone over in Mecca. And these wooden crosses in these churches, man. Walking around with big ass gold chains and get gold crosses on them. That's our people, man. That's their gods. And we have a God, even though we don't see him, we know that he's here because of what he's doing for the children of Israel right now. Okay? You got more on that?
Yep. Hear ye deaf and look, ye blind, that ye may see. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as Yahweh's servant?
That's right. Grab 43, Isaiah 43, 4 to 6.
Isaiah 43 and 4. Since thou wast precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee. Therefore will I give men for thee, and people for thy life.
And that's what's getting ready to take place, man. The Most High is getting ready to take this kingdom down, the so-called white man's kingdom, and all these other kingdoms down. Okay? Moab, Ammon. Okay? The Edomites that are in the land of the Medes called Russians. You see, he's going to take all of these people down, man. Them damn Ishmaelites. All right? And he's going to give them to us as servants and handmaids, man. To build up the kingdom of heaven for the children of Israel. Okay? It's going to be a harsh punishment for these people, man, for what they've done to us. Okay? Psalms 83rd chapter. They have made a tumult, man. An agreement, to have a continual war with the children of Israel, man. To keep them oppressed. Not knowing who they are, but now we're standing upon our feet and great fear is falling upon these fucking people, man. That's why they're all jockeying for our position. We're gonna kill these goddamn Negroes and Latinos, and then we're gonna figure out who's gonna be the leaders on this earth, man. The Most High got you people in a trick bag. Okay? He got your ass in a trick bag, man. Go ahead. That was it? 4 to 6?
Salah. Salah. Verse 5. Isaiah 43 and 5. Salah. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east.
That's right.
And gather thee from the west.
That's right.
I will give to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back.
That's right. So he's going to gather us from all four corners of this earth, man. Okay? Like I read in the book of Revelations, was it 7 and 14? Okay? Out of all nations, man, the children of Israel are going to be gathered. Go ahead.
Keep not back. Bring my sons from afar, and my daughters from the ends of the earth.
That's right. Is that it? Isaiah 45, read 17, and then jump down to 25.
Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation.
That's right.
Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded, world without end.
A world without end. Okay? So in John 3 and 16, it says that he sent the Most High sent his son that the whole world could have salvation. Now, when you go into the word world in John 3 and 16, that's talking about the cosmos, okay, which is a government. All right? A set of rules, man, basically. And when you go into John Isaiah 45 and 17, the word world there means age, man. This is going to be an age without end. All right? So that's why when we talk about the things said in another language, in this language that we're speaking don't have the same force as if you go back to the Hebrew. Okay? That's why you have to have understanding of these words a lot of times, so that you can get a better understanding. And that's what a lot of our people don't do. The church doesn't do that. Okay? We got to understand the word to understand the Holy Scriptures, man. You know? So the word world in Isaiah 45 and 17, it means age. In John 3 and 16, is cosmos. And when you go into, there's other scriptures where the word world means eon, man. Eon, you got eon, cosmos, and what's the other one?
Eon, cosmos, and
Because it's the whole world. It would mean the whole world. Oikomania.
yeah.
Okay? Yeah. You see? So you got to understand them words, man. You got to go on there.
Yes, Isaiah 45, jumping down to 25.
Yeah.
And the Lord shall be the seed of Israel, be justified, and shall glory.
That's right. Go to Jeremiah 3 and 8.
Jeremiah 3 and 8. And I saw one for all the cause whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery.
That's right.
I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce.
That's right. He put us away and gave us a bill of divorce, man. Okay? That's because he was angry with us. Go ahead.
Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also.
That's right. So the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom were going and following the ways of these other nations, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And it came to pass through the lightness of her whoredom that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and with stocks. And yet for all this her treacherous sister Judah had not turned unto me, and her whole heart but faintly, says Yahweh.
That's right. Ezekiel 23. No, go jump down to Jeremiah 15 and 21. Salaki.
Ezekiel 23.
No, Jeremiah 15 and 21.
Jeremiah 23 and 21. Jeremiah 23 and 21. I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied.
That's right.
But if they had stood in my counsel and had caused my people to hear my words, then they should have turned them from the evil way and from the evil of the doings.
And that's what our people were doing, man. You know, you had the Pharisees telling the people to go in a different direction than they were supposed to, man. Okay, and this is why they transgressed. They followed all those other nations to their destruction, man. And were put into captivity by the Most High. Okay. Go ahead. That was it. Jeremiah 31, 31 to 37. Yeah. Oh, Salak.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, a good story to read is the parable of the two sisters when you're talking about these. Hey, how's it going? Okay, because it talks about how the northern and southern kingdom committed whoredoms with these other nations. Right? Okay, and this is the reason why the Most High was angry with them, and He put them into these harsh conditions, right? These harsh captivities. You see? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 31 and 31.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, the days come, says Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
That's right. Judgment. You want to start that over?
Jeremiah 31 and 31. Behold, the days come with Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant
That's right.
with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, man. Okay? And what is that? What is that pertaining to? That pertains to the death of Yahweh Shai, man, to give repentance to Israel. Okay? Go ahead,
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt,
That's right.
which my covenant they break. Although I was an husband unto them, says Yahweh.
That's right.
But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, says Yahweh, I will put my laws in their inward parts
That's right. I will put my laws in their inward parts. Go ahead.
and write it in their hearts.
That's right.
And it will be and will be their God,
That's right.
and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, knowing Yahweh, for they shall all know me, from the least of them to the greatest of them,
That's right.
says Yahweh. For I will forgive them iniquity, and I will remember their sins no more.
That's right. Is that it? 37?
Nope, a little bit more.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 31 and 35.
Mm-hmm.
Thus says Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the orderance of the moon and of the stars for the light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. If those orderance depart from before me, says Yahweh, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
That's right. If if all of these things cease, like the light, the sun, the moon, then so will the children of Israel, man. Okay? But those things are ever there and they're not going anywhere. So neither is the children of Israel, man. Okay, the Most High cannot lie. He told Abraham he was going to take care of his seed, man, his children. Okay? Is that it on that?
Reading on, verse 37.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Thus says Yahweh, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundation of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all they have done, says Yahweh.
And that's why Esau is trying his damnedest to find out how far space goes out.
Yep.
And he's digging and putting subs in the ocean to take them down
Yep.
miles under the ocean. He ain't never gonna fucking get down to the bottom of the ocean, man, the deepest parts. Ever. He'll never find out how far. So space keeps expanding. Okay? The universe is continuing to expand. Okay? So he'll never measure the outer space. He'll never measure how deep the sea is. Okay? You know? But he's trying his ass off. He's trying everything he can. And that one thing that's coming, that sea hip that's coming, he's going to try his ass off to get all of Israel involved, man. And those that he doesn't, he's going to try to put to death. Okay? So he wins by default. Okay? The Most High ain't going to recognize these over here and these other ones over here are dead. So he can't save anyone. There's no one here to save when he gets here. Okay? But that's the Most High putting him in the trick bag, man. Because he said, the Most High, the word says, when he's about to fill his belly, then I'm going to take him. He going to think he got us, man. You know? He won. And the Most High is going to tear his ass up. Jeremiah 32 and 40.
Jeremiah 32 and 40, and it reads, "And I will make an everlasting covenant with them that I would not turn away from them,
That's right.
to do them good. But I will put my fear in their hearts, that they shall not depart from me."
That's right. He's put his fear in our hearts. That's why we're out here week in and week out. Okay? Hoping and praying that the spirit ain't taken from us so we don't depart, man. Because we know what's getting ready to take place on this earth, man. We know what's getting ready to happen. You know? You got these simple ass people out here still going for tea and crumpets and shit early Sunday morning. You know? Out here with smiles on their face like ain't shit wrong, like the dollar ain't getting ready to fucking collapse. Like the economy, the stock market, and everything else is getting ready to fucking go to shit. And these people out here like ain't a goddamn thing wrong. Okay. Jeremiah 33, 6 to 9.
Jeremiah 33 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
"Behold, I will bring it health and cure, and I will cure them, and I will reveal unto them the abundance of the peace and truth.
That's right.
And I will cause the captivity of Judah and the captivity of Israel to return,
That's right.
and will build them as at the first. And I will cleanse them from all their iniquity,
That's right.
whereby they have sinned against me, and I will pardon all their iniquities, whereby they have sinned."
And that's what he's getting ready to do, man. Okay? Through the blood of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he's gonna forgive us our sins, man. Okay? Remember them no more and give us the kingdom, man. Okay? That's what we hope for. Go ahead,
"And whereby they have transgressed against me. And it shall be to me a name of joy." I think that was it, Jeremiah 38.
to 9.
Yep. "And it shall be to me a name of joy and praise and an honor before all the nations of the earth, which shall hear all the good that I do unto them.
That's right.
And they shall fear and tremble for all the goodness and for all the prosperity that I procure unto it."
That's right. And that's what's getting ready to take place, man. These people are going to see the salvation of the lowest people on the planet. Okay? They're going to see so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians being taken up out of here in fucking style. All right? They're going to come back down in style, and they're going to put these people in check, man. Okay? And they're going to be so goddamn scared because they ain't going to understand what's going on. We're going to have to explain it through an ass kicking. Okay? That we were the sons of the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. And you put your hands on us, man, in a fucked up, horrible way, man. So you have to pay for that. You have to pay for it. And you will. Is that it?
Yeah.
Ezekiel 29 and 21. You know? Because I'm pissed off now. You know? I can't imagine when I get the anger of the Most High on me, because he's going to put his anger on us. What's that scripture? They should, according to my anger, they're going to deal with these other nations according to my anger, man, not their own. So the Most High is going to put his anger on us, man. You see? And if he did the shit to us that he did, he was mad at us and did what he did to us, man, I can't even imagine what the fuck he's going to let us do to you, man. Go ahead,
Ezekiel 29 and 21. In that day will I cause the horn of the house of Israel to bud forth,
That's right.
and I will give thee the opening of the mouth in the midst of them,
That's right.
and they shall know that I am Yahweh.
That's right. That horn, that power, man. Okay? The Most High is showing his power through the men that are on the street corners, telling you people exactly what's going to happen to you without fear. We're standing bold as a fucking lion out here telling you people what's getting ready to take place, man. You know? Without fear, man. We know we can get put to death out here at any time, but that's the Most High's will. See? Go ahead, all right. That was it. Ezekiel 37, read 15 to 24.
Ezekiel 37 and 15. The word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write it upon it.
That's right.
For Judah and for the children of Israel is his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it.
That's right. And that's what we have here, man. Basically, this is that stick, man. We put the names of the 12 tribes of Israel on it because the 12 tribes are coming back together right now. Okay? Judah and his companions, and Ephraim and his companions, the northern and southern kingdoms, coming back together, man. Go ahead.
For Joseph the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel his companions.
That's right.
And join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thy hand.
Uh-huh.
And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Will thou now
That's right.
the people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these?
And that's why we have the sign out here, because when people come by, they inquire sometimes about what this 12 tribe chart means. So we try to explain it to them. You know, these are the 12 tribes of Israel. These are the Israelites, okay? These are the true Jews. Well, basically, only the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi were being called Jews because they were the only ones in the land with the Romans at the time. Okay? The northern kingdom had already come over here to the Americas, a lot of them. You see? So we have to explain to them that Judah and Israel were oppressed together. The northern and southern kingdoms were oppressed together, man. Even though the northern kingdom, the Latinos and Native American Indians came over here to the Americas, they were still oppressed together because in 1492, who came over here and started to oppress the Latinos? I mean, the Indians. Okay? You see? Joseph, or Ephraim and his companions. Okay? The Spaniards, man. The conquistadors came over here and started to oppress those people in 1492. And in 1619, who did they start to oppress? They started to oppress the southern kingdom. Okay? So being as though both of the northern and southern kingdoms were being oppressed by the nation of Edom, they were oppressed together. But now, those two are coming back to become one nation again. Okay? You got any more on that?
Verse 19, say unto them, thus says the Lord God, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his fellows, and will put them with his even the stick of Judah, and make them one stick,
That's right.
and they shall be one in my hand.
There shall be one in my hand. And that's what the Most High is doing right now. You can see in different. Right now, we had a brother Ephraimite. We were in a camp with. That's a long story, but you have other camps, man. They got a lot of Issachar, Ephraim. Okay, you got just Gad. You know, you got brothers. You got blacks and Latinos in big ass camps together, man. You know. And that's what's taking place, man. The Most High is making them one nation again. All right? Making us one nation again. Okay? Go ahead,
And the sticks whereon
Mm-hmm.
thou writest shall be in thy hand before their eyes.
Yeah,
And say unto them, thus says Yahweh our power,
that's right.
behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whether they be gone, and will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land.
And that's what he's getting ready to do. He's going to take us from amongst these heathens, man. Okay? We're going to be taken from amongst the heathens and given our own fucking land back. Israel, after it's burnt the hell up, because it has to be cleansed, man. You know? Those people that are over there, man, the Palestinians and those people over there, those Khazars that are over there, they're not the true people. Okay? Now, you may have Israelites amongst them. You may have Judah or Benjamin and Levi amongst them. Of course. That's what the scripture says, that we were going to come from amongst all these nations that we've been scattered to. Okay? But for the most part, those people over there are not the real fucking people, man, or the Most High. They're just not. Go ahead,
And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel.
That's right.
And one king shall be king to them all.
And that's King David. You're going to have Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, the 144,000. Okay? The 1/3 is going to have a little bit more status than the 2/3 when they start coming back. Go ahead.
And they shall be no more two nations,
That's right.
neither shall they be divided into two
That's
kingdoms,
right. Yep.
and more at all. Neither shall they defile themselves any more with their idols, nor with their detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions, but I will save them out of their dwelling places, wherein they have sinned,
That's right.
and will cleanse them. So shall they be my people, and I will be their power.
And there's going to be no question, man, when the Most High takes us up out of here, okay, that he's our power, man. There ain't going to be no fucking questions asked about that one no more, man. Okay? You got anything more on that?
Read it on in verse 24. And David, my servant, shall be king over them,
See?
and they all shall have one shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
They shall also walk in my judgments,
That's right.
and observe my statutes,
Mm-hmm.
and do them.
That's right.
And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob, my servant.
And the law, statutes, and commandments are going to be in our inward parts, man. There's no more going off. We're going to know that Yahweh is our power. Okay? Without a doubt. We're not going to be interested in learning any of the laws, statutes, and commandments of the other nations. The nations are going to be pretty much forced to understand the laws, statutes, and commandments of the children of Israel that the Most High gave. Okay? You're going to be forced to follow our laws, man. Okay? And if you don't follow them, we're going to beat your ass to shivers, man. With a rod of iron. Okay? Did she lose her diaper? I think she lost her diaper, bro. Damn, baby girl. Was that it from that out?
Just a little bit more.
Yep.
Ezekiel 37:25, and they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob, my servant,
That's right.
wherein your fathers have dwelt. and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children, and their children's children forever. And my servant David shall be the prince
That's
forever.
right. We're gonna be there forever. Okay? It's an everlasting, a world without end. Okay, we read that in Isaiah 45 and 17. We shall not be ashamed or confounded. It's going to be a world without end, an age without end, man. Okay? No more going off. Okay? No more homelessness. No more nothing, man. For nothing but good shit for the children of Israel, man. And that's it. See? Is that it, bro?
This is a little more. Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant
That's right.
with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and I will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore.
That's right. He's going to set his sanctuary in the midst of us forevermore, man. All right? World without end, age without end. Daniel 7 and 18.
Daniel 7 and 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom
That's right.
and possess the kingdom forever.
And that's what's getting ready to take place, man. Because when this economy collapses, man, the 2/3 are going to be out here putting their thing down. Okay, they're going to be destroying this goddamn place, and then the Most High is going to come and destroy it. Okay, the ground troops are getting ready to be. Did she just give us the cross? He just gave us the Catholic cross. So like it, y'all. So when I was saying the Most High is going to come destroy this place, man. And when we get those new bodies, even there's going to be brothers that are going to get spiritual powers on the side. I actually had a dream last night, man. I mean, last night I had a dream. It was absolutely beautiful. Throwing people across the street, doing shit, jumping up on top of buildings. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's a whole video, but it was bad as shit though. But what the scripture said is the saints are going to take the kingdom. Okay, so the 2/3 are going to be destroying this place. The spiritual power that's given the brothers, they're going to start doing things, feats. Okay, then when we get those new bodies and come down, man, we're really going to be wrecking shop down here, man. We're really going to be putting these people in their place. That's what the Most High is going to do, man. He's going to let us take these people's asses down, man. The fishers are going to be turned into hunters, man. Okay? And Lord willing, I'm one of those people because I can't wait. Boy, I can't fucking wait. I can't wait, man. And it's going to be me being as humble as I possibly can while I'm kicking some ass. Go ahead, that was it. Grab Hosea 1, read 6 to 11. I love you. Crazy as hell. Hosea 6 to 11. 1. Oh, Hosea 1, 6 to 11.
Hosea 1 and 6. And she conceived again and bare a daughter, and God said unto him, call her name Laruhamah, for I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away. But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them from Yahweh their power.
That's right.
And will not save them by bow, nor by sword, and will not save them by bow, nor sword, nor by battle by horses, nor by the horsemen.
That's right.
Now when she had weaned, Lo Rahama, if I'm saying that right, Lo Naruhamah, she conceived and bare a son. Then said God, and called his name Naomi, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your power. Yet the children of Israel shall be as the sand of sea, which cannot measure nor number. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
And hasn't that been done here in America? You're not the people. You're not the children of Israel. Nah, we found you hanging from trees over in Africa. You're Africans. You're Hamites. You're under the curses of Ham because he looked upon his father's nakedness. Okay? So Ham was the progenitor of what? The nation of the Hamites, man. Okay? Yes. You see? So that's what they told us, man. They didn't tell us, and even after they said they were letting us go through the Emancipation Proclamation, they were supposed to tell us that we were the children of Israel and put us back in our land, but they didn't do it. They furthered the affliction. Okay? They furthered the affliction by lying to us, man. Telling us that we were savages. Yeah. You see? You know? The pride of Esau, man. Fucking laughing like this shit is funny. But their dollar's getting ready to collapse and they're getting ready to get sent off to fucking war over in Russia and China. Okay? The draft is coming back in a big way and they fucking laughing. Like this is a fucking joke. Dollar getting ready to collapse, but they laughing. Go ahead, Doc.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them,
Yeah.
ye are not my people.
In America, they told the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians they weren't the Israelites. They were fucking Africans. But now we finding out we're the children of Israel. Okay? And the Most High is taking America down right now. And bringing the children of Israel up. What's up, man? How you doing? Have a good day. All right, you too, home. You see? Respect. You know? The fuck out of here. That man actually spoke to us and said hello, but these people over here laughing. You know? I'll show you the same fucking respect that you show me. If you don't show me none, I'm not gonna show your ass none. That's what a man fucking does. Okay? Read that for me again, huh?
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
That's right. We are not the children of Israel. Go ahead.
There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
That's right. We're the sons of the Most High. Okay? We're the sons of the living power. Okay? A vengeful God is coming to avenge his children, man. That were treated horribly in this fucking place. You see? And good riddance, man. You know? Go ahead,
Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together,
That's right.
and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel.
That's right. Great shall be the day of Jezreel, man. Okay? Doubles. Grab Hosea 2, read 6 to 12.
Hosea 2 and 6. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up thy way with thorns, and make wall, and she shall not find her paths.
Mm-hmm.
And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. And she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband, and then was it better with them now.
That's the children of Israel returning to the Most High, man. Okay? We didn't find any comfort in these other nations' gods, man. Okay? We didn't find any favor in these other nations' gods. Okay? So what did we seek to return to our first husband, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? The children of Israel being akin to a woman. You see? Returning to the first husband. Because we're gonna find that favor. And we found the favor in that first husband, man, Yahweh. That's why he's doing the things for us that he does. Okay? That's why he took the smiles off them fucking Edomites' faces over there. You know, over there laughing and giggling like we're a joke over here. When I started talking about the draft and the dollar collapse, and them motherfuckers stopped smiling. Okay? Because they know something's wrong. And they're going to have to deal with that. You know, we dealt with it. You see? We dealt with what our forefathers said and are not, but we had to deal with their punishment. Okay? So now your forefathers are not here. You got to deal with their punishment. You see? And the Most High said he's not going to take that punishment away, man. He's going to bring that shit to you people, man. Okay? Go ahead. 6 to 12. Hosea 2, 6 to 12.
Hosea 2 and 8. For she did not know that I gave her corn and wine and oil and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore will I return and take away my corn in the time thereof, and my wine in the season thereof, and will recover my wool and my flax, given to cover her nakedness. And now will I discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers.
That's right. And the Most High put this, and this is what's happening, man. Okay? The sight of our lovers, man. All those other nations that our people wanted to run to, their gods, their philosophies, you know? Got Islam, fucking Buddhists, got Israelites and all these other religions, man. So the Most High stripped us, man, and took our asses down and made us bare, man, in front of all of these nations, okay? And allowed them to be, what is that, the story of Lazarus, the dogs licking the sores, man. These other nations are that dog licking those sores, man, okay? Making our affliction even worse, okay? Go ahead,
Hosea 2 and 10. And now will I discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and none shall deliver her out of my hand.
That's right.
I will also cause her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths.
You see, that's what I talked about earlier, man. The Most High took those things from them. Okay? He took away the law, statutes, and commandments from the children of Israel. He took away the high holy days.
Slavery.
Go ahead, brother. It's all good. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Especially them times.
Yeah, you know they wicked as hell. They probably going up to the fucking diner, the little dinner thing over here. Where all the rich motherfuckers go. That's all right, brother. Because I understand, man. I'm fucking tired of these goddamn people. You know? Feel good. You know? Go ahead, brother.
I will cause all her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, and all her solemn feasts.
Mm-hmm.
Hosea 2 and 12. And I will destroy her vines and her fig trees, whereof she hath said, these are my rewards that my lovers have given me.
That's right.
And I will make them a forest, and the beasts of the field shall eat them.
That's right. That's us, man, being devoured by the other nations, man, right now. Okay. But the Most High said he was gonna come and get a remnant, man. Okay. Grab Hosea 12, 1 and 2. Got a few more.
Hosea 12 and 1. Ephraim feedeth on wind. Ephraim feedeth on wind, and followeth after the east wind. He daily increaseth lies and desolation, and they do make a covenant with the Syrians,
That's right.
and oil is carried into Egypt. Yahweh also controversy with Judah, and will punish Jacob according to his ways. According to his doings will he recompense him.
According to his doings, man. The northern and southern kingdoms. Assyria, the northern kingdom, going into Assyria, making covenants. Okay? Southern kingdom going into Babylon, making fucking covenants. You see? Those unwise kings, man, brought destruction on their people. You see? Go ahead. That was it. Grab Zechariah 13, 7 and 9.
Zechariah 13 and 7. Oh, wait. O sword against my shepherd and against the man that is my fellow, says Yahweh of hosts. Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered.
That's right.
And I will turn my hand upon the little ones. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
That's right. 2/3 of the children of Israel are going to be cut off and die here in America because they're going to go down to Egypt for help, man. They're going to make covenants with this place, this wicked ass place. Go ahead.
But the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined.
That's right. We're going to be going through some shit, but that's us being prepared, man, for the kingdom of heaven. We're actually being prepared right now for the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, we don't want to make any covenants with this fucking place. I told you already, they can offer me $1 trillion fucking dollars, man, right now. I tell them to stick it up their ass because it ain't worth nothing. Okay? I'm still going to be a nigga. I'm still going to be in captivity. I'm still not going to be able to travel anywhere in the world that I want to, whenever I want to. That money don't mean shit, man. You know? I'm still in captivity. LeBron James is still in captivity. Okay? All these basketball, football, baseball stars, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are still in fucking captivity. I don't give a damn if they get $100 million contract every year. It don't matter. You see? Go ahead,
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined. And will try them as gold is tried.
That's right.
They shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
They shall call on my name, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
And I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people.
That's right.
And they shall say, it is Yahweh, our power. I'm still on.
Still on. Oh, that joint just popped up on you. Popped up.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. Wifey went and bought one of them drones where you can take the chip out and store your information.
Oh, yeah.
And I got 2 different chips. So this brand is actually back in my trunk.
Yeah, I gotta get something like that, man.
I should have
Start backing up shit.
Yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Grab Matthew 10, 5 to 6.
Matthew 10 and 5. And it reads, these 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles,
That's right.
and into any city of the Samaritans, enter ye not.
That's right. Don't go to the heathens. Okay. Don't go to the natural heathens. Okay. Don't put it like that. Go to the unnatural heathens, or the unnatural, the unnatural heathens, which would be the children of Israel that went into their philosophies. Okay. When you get into the Hellenes or the Hellenists, those are talking about Israelites that knew or didn't know that they were Israelites, okay, and they were just following the ways of the Greeks or these other nations, okay? Go ahead.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That will be those Hellenes or those Hellenists, okay? Jews that knew that they were Jews that didn't know that they were Israelites were following the other nations' law, statutes, commandments, their customs, the way they dressed. Okay, go find those people, man. See, that's what we're out here doing, man. We got people out here to walk by talking about their into Islam. Okay, he would be following. He doesn't know he's an Israelite, but he's following the ways of the other nations, man. Okay, the uncircumcised. You see, that's what we're out here for. We have to explain that to them. We have to explain that they're on this chart right here. You know. Go ahead. That was it. Right, Acts 13, read 46 and 47. You know?
Acts 13 and 46. Then Paul and Barnabas, if I'm saying that right, waxed bold and said it was necessary that the word of God should first have been spoken to you.
That's right.
But seeing ye put it from you, and you judge yourselves unworthy of everlasting life.
The southern kingdom, man, Judah, Benjamin and Levi, they went to them and tried to tell him, you know, hey, look, you know, the Most High he's going to make a new covenant with us, man. You know, he's making a new covenant with us through the blood of Yahweh, the blood of Yahweh Shah. Okay, but the southern kingdom didn't really want to hear it, so they went to the Gentiles, man. The unnatural Gentiles. That's what I meant to say. Okay. All right. So you got the natural Gentiles, which is the heathens, the other nations, and you have the unnatural Gentiles, which are the children of Israel that didn't know they were Israelites. Okay. Go ahead.
We turn to the Gentiles. For so have the Lord commanded us, saying, I have set thee to be a light of Gentiles, that thou shouldest be for salvation unto the ends of the earth.
That's right. See? So Paul and Barnabas went to the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, but what did they do? They rejected it, man. Okay? Why? Because the scribes and Pharisees, those unwise rulers, those kings, you know, wanted to continue to have covenants or make covenants with the fucking Romans. Okay? So what did they do? They said, all right, we'll go we'll go to the Gentiles. We'll go to the Israelites that don't know they're Israelites, that are following the customs of this other people. And what happened? The southern kingdom got jealous when these people started coming in. What are you inviting these fucking people in there for? They're not Israel. They're not us. What are you doing? Pissed off. You know? All right. See, Romans 11. Read 1 to 12. About 5. 11. Read 1 to 12.
Romans 11 to 1. I say then, have God cast away his people? God forbid.
That's right.
For I am an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
That's right. Paul said, I'm an Israelite up from the tribe of Benjamin, man, which would make Paul today a West Indian or a Jamaican. Okay? Go ahead.
God hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew.
That's right.
What ye not with the scriptures, says Elias, how he maketh intercession to God against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed the prophets and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what said the answer? But what says the answer of God unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men.
And that number 7 goes into a complete number, man. Okay? So he has the men that he needs reserved, y'all, to bring this thing about. Go ahead.
Who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
That's right.
Even so then, at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace.
And that remnant is standing boldly right now, man. They're not gonna make any covenants with Egypt. Okay, with America. Okay. When this thing goes down, they're not gonna go run down to Egypt for help. See? And it's getting ready to be test time. All right. And people are getting ready to put getting ready to have to put them running sneakers on, man. You know, because it's getting ready to get real out here. You know? But that complete number of men will not bow the knee to this goddamn system at all. Go ahead,
And if by grace, then is it no more of works?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then is it no more grace? Otherwise, work is no more work.
Mm-hmm.
What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for,
That's right.
but the election have obtained it.
That's right. The 2/3, man. The 2/3 have not obtained what we have obtained, man. Only the election. We have the understanding of the scriptures. Okay? The 2/3 are not going to get the understanding of the scriptures, man. They're not going to try to figure out what the name is. They're not going to want to get an understanding of this thing until all hell starts breaking loose. But what's going to happen at that point when the famine of the word comes, man? The elect are sealed. That's what it just said. The elect have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So 2/3 of Israel are not going to get this thing. They're going to get put to death. Go ahead.
And the rest were blinded.
Uh-huh.
According as it is written, God hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, until this day.
That's right.
And David said, let the table be made a snare.
That's right. Let the Holy Scriptures become a snare. Go ahead.
And a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their
Hey,
eyes...
yo, bro, don't take no picture of me, man. Don't do that. See? Yeah, you see that? Trying to take a selfie and shit. And most I gonna fucking kill your ass doing stupid shit like that. You know, being ignorant. Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead,
Romans 11 and 10.
You still over there?
Romans 11 and 10.
Don't take no more pictures, bro. Don't take pictures of us, man. Don't do that. Yeah, don't take no pictures of us. I'm telling. All right, all right.
Romans 11 and 10. Let their eyes be darkened.
Fuck out of here. Go deliver your fucking food and get the fuck out of our face. Go ahead, Yeah.
You know what? Maybe he was going to the GPS. I don't know. Now that
You
you
took
say
a
that.
picture
Now
because
that you
I
just
seen it flash.
said that. Now you just said that.
I seen the screen click. That's what I'm telling you. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. Romans 11 and 10. Let their eyes be darkened, and they may not see, and
All right.
bow down their
Yep.
back, and bow down their back always.
Mhm.
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid. But rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles for to provoke them jealousy.
Mhm.
Now if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more their fulfillment?
That's right. Grab Ephesians 2, read 11 and 19.
Ephesians 2 and 11. Wherefore remember that ye being in time past Gentiles in the flesh,
Uh-huh.
who are called uncircumcision
That's right.
by that which is called the circumcision,
They were called Gentiles in the flesh, man, because they were following the ways of the heathens, and they didn't really know that they were Israelites. Some did. Okay, go ahead.
in the flesh made by hands,
Mm-hmm.
that at that time ye were without Christ, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel,
Mm-hmm.
and strangers from the covenants of promise,
That's right.
having no hope and without God in the world. But now, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, ye who sometimes were far off, are made nigh by the blood of Hamashiach.
That's right. You were able to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, okay, through the blood that was shed, man, through Yahweh Shah's blood. Okay? Go ahead. Was that it?
Let me read down to
What was that? 11 and 1 to 12?
that was 13.
Okay, just go grab 25 and 27.
Ephesians 1.
No. Oh, I'm sorry, Salaki. You read Ephesians 2 and 11?
Con.
Oh, okay, you already read that. Okay, we'll grab 1 Peter 2, read 7 and 10, and then jump down to 25. Salaki.
1 Peter 2.
7 to 10, and then jump to 25.
Yep. 1 Peter 2 and 7. Unto you, therefore, which believe he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner, and a stone of a stumbling and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and a holy nation,
That's right.
a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of his darkness into his marvelous light,
That's right.
which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of God, which had no obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy.
That's right. We didn't obtain mercy before, but we're obtaining mercy now, man. Okay? That's why when we talked about earlier, man, him bringing us out of the darkness into that light, you know, some of us were into other religions, man. Okay? You know, I never dabbled with Islam or nothing like that. You know, I talked to people that were into Islam, you know, but I never really went into that. I was always on the Bible, you know, the Bible, you know what I mean? It was just something about the word of the Most High, you know, that kept me, you know, intrigued, you know what I mean? Even though I didn't know I was an Israelite, you know, going to church and saying, hey, these people can't teach me anything, you know, because they're not teaching the truth. I understood that, you know, being in these churches, you know. But now that I understand that I'm an Israelite, you know, I have law, statutes, and commandments. We have high holy days that we have to try to follow to the best of our ability, even though we have to work fucking 50 goddamn hours a week half the time. You know, 50, 60 goddamn hours a week. You know, killing our goddamn selves, man. We still have to do the will of the Most High, man. Okay? That's us being brought out of that darkness, man, to his marvelous light. Go ahead.
1 Peter 2 and jumping down to verse 25.
Uh-huh.
For ye are as sheep going astray, but are now returned unto the shepherd and bishop of your souls.
That's right. Grab 2 Peter 2 and 9. One more.
Second Peter 2 and 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment, to be punished.
That's right. Is that it?
Yeah.
So I like Luke 1 and 68.
1 and 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
That's right. You got anything else, Doc?
That's it.
Well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakadash.
again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well, and Shalom to the Akiyam, Akwakiyam, and Especo Burles and learn Shalom.
Shalom.